I also decided overnight that I want to be a girly pop who always has rings on. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie, and this is going to be my January 2025 edits. All right, so we've been getting back into the vlogging and the lifestyle vlogging specifically. Thank you guys so much for those of you who have supported, watched. If you haven't watched yet, you can go back and watch after this video, or you can stop this video, go catch up a little bit on where I've been, where my daughter's been, what we've been doing, and then you can come back to this video. However you want to do it, I'm appreciative. You guys, I got my hair done like 2 days ago, and I kept them in the pin curls, and so now my hair has this insane bounce to it, which I love, but like I'm gonna look like various versions of like Gladys Knight and the Pips tonight. So forgive me if you keep seeing me like messing with my hair a little bit. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys an extra special little video. I've been pumping out weekly vlogs. They usually will come out on Tuesday. I think this week I pushed it to Wednesday just because technical difficulties, but that's fine. It's out and I'm so proud of myself. And so yeah, I just wanted to give you guys one more video. So I asked on my Instagram, if you guys aren't following me there, definitely do so. Most of our content is on Instagram as well as TikTok, two very different types of content. As you guys know, it's two very different platforms. But I am also on Threads, getting way more into writing, but I'm also back to my roots, which is YouTube. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys a bit of variation here as well, and not just like keep pumping out lifestyle vlogs. Like there are other parts of me. Obviously, I am more than just a mom, and I love to honor the different parts of myself that make up Stephanie before it makes up Stephanie the mother. And I feel like it also answers the question that I asked you guys over my Instagram when I said, what is it that you guys want to see from me on here? And a lot of you did ask to know a little bit more about me, find out a little bit more about my personality, my likes, my dislikes, routines, and all of that. So let's start with January 2025 edits. Okay, we're just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna show you guys my most worn item of all of January. I think I started wearing a little bit before January, but definitely January has seen its fair share of this, and I don't care. I'm gonna buy it in more colors. I think I already have it in like 3 other colors, but I found my perfect combo of sweats. So this pair of sweats is from Aritzia. I honestly think they are the best in the sweat fleece like category. I've tried Aloe, I've tried all your other ones, and like they're okay, but no one in my opinion is beating Aritzia. So I told you guys that I have a specific combo, and here it is. Here's my little secret. My hoodies are always the perfect fit for the cozy fleece, but I found that I'm actually obsessed with the mega cargo pant fit. I'm gonna insert a picture here so you guys can see what the cargo pant fits like. It's just chef's kiss. Like the fit to me is so much more elevated, super cute. You can wear them with your Uggs, as you see that I'm wearing them right here. And it just still looks really, really cute. I wear them with my sneakers. It's just, first of all, it's like my go-to travel little quick throw on. You could put a trench coat over it and it just looks amazing. You could put your puffer over it and it still looks really good. To me, I'm always worried about like my proportions and not making myself look really young, which is easy for me to do. Like if my clothes swallow me up, I just look like a 16-year-old wearing too much clothes, or like I'm trying to be an adult. Whereas I feel like the perfect fit on top and then the cargo fit on the bottom, for some reason, it just balances out way, way better. And it's just been my thing. It's been my go-to comfort, elevated comfort look. So if you are going to be shopping for some sweatpants, sweat fleece, definitely give Aritzia a try and try my combo out. The next thing I want to show you guys are actually just kind of a spontaneous buy. I didn't have a plan to get these. I'd saved a couple of new frames over on my Pinterest board, just, you know, late night scrolling or whatever. And so if it came across me, it came across me. But we were actually in Houston a couple weeks ago we went down to the Beyonce Bowl. Yeah, okay, I don't know anything about that football, but Beyonce was there. We were actually working with Netflix, so they graciously invited us. Amazing seats, amazing experience. But our hotel was actually right next to, I'm forgetting the mall, but if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, you know. But we were right next to that mall, and I said, oh, like, obviously I need to go shop. Like, obviously I need to go see what they have. You know what I mean? So I went in and we happened to cross the Celine store, and I'm like, oh, I don't really have anything Celine. I've always wanted something Celine. Like, let's see what I can pick up. Let's see what's worth it. And so I came across these sunglasses that I was saving on my Pinterest. I saved the black pair and this tortoise, the tortoise frames here. And I ended up going with these tortoise frames just because I feel like I have a lot of black just plain black stunning sunglasses. So I wanted to do something different, really like, you know, shock the masses or whatever. So I got these, and I think they just are so classic. I don't have any other sunglasses with this like oval round shape this way. And I was actually kind of like taken aback by how well they fit my face. Right? Like, you think they fit my face, right? What if you guys have a different opinion than mine? But anyway, I just love them. I love that I picked this color as well, because I feel like they also still go with a lot of my color palette. I don't really wear many bright colors. I don't really, yeah, I love a neutral. If I go for like a color, it's gonna be like some sort of a forest or a deep green. Sometimes a red, something like that. But it just basically goes with everything. It goes with my hair pulled back really nicely. It goes with my hair in its natural state, just down like this. And it goes with any other hairstyle I get, which is, you know, as you guys know, like different hairstyles can make your sunglasses look ugly all of a sudden. But I feel like these have just been really, really good. So these are the ones I really keep in every bag I switch up to. Just because I know they're going to match my outfit. They're going to match whether I'm wearing sweats or whether I'm wearing something elevated. They're just a good go-to pair of sunglasses. So you guys can know what they are. And I will have everything I'm showing you guys linked as well. But these are the Triumph sunglasses. The next thing on my January edit are shoes that I have literally been coveting for years. I'm so behind. Actually, I take that back. I'm not behind. I'm on time with when I was supposed to get them. I got these in Paris on my birthday, which was just, it made it even more special because I tell you, I had no idea when, thank you. I got these shoes for my birthday, literally on my birthday in Paris. I got them on time because I could not think of a better like gift to myself for 35 than these shoes that I have literally wanted for I don't know how long now. But they are also my most worn flats in January. We took a lot of trips to New York where I feel like the girls will just get it a little bit more there. But these are my Margiela Tabi shoes. They are just so brilliant. I love these shoes. They are just so well made. I definitely sprung for these, and just the other day I was watching one of my other favorite YouTubers, I'll tag her down here, and she pulled out this exact shoe. It wasn't a Margiela, but it was a wonderful, and I don't want to call it a dupe, but it was this shoe, but not a Margiela. Let's just leave it there. You know what I mean? And she did not have to spring all the money that I sprung for this, and they looked almost identical. Also learned that Tabi is not like licensed by Margiela. Like any shoe with this design is a Tabi shoe. So it's not only Margiela that creates the Tabi. So yeah, I love these shoes. I'm so happy I finally have them in my possession, in my collection, and I'm wearing the heck out of them. Okay, next I want to show you guys one of my two most recent bag purchases, and it's this beauty here. It is my Bottega Andiamo bag. It's in the medium. There is a size smaller than this one, but this one it did everything I needed to do. I saw this actually being unboxed on TikTok by a creator. I know they're not like United States based, so I will tag them again. But the unboxing literally made me gasp. It was I saw it before my birthday for sure last year. And I just knew that I had to put my coins to the side because I needed her. It is quite literally just a stunning bag. I love the details on this bag, specifically with the handle. So you can wear the handle this way to just put it over your shoulder, which I do prefer with my bags. Like holding bags like this, they get heavy, especially with all the stuff that I tend to put in my bag. But you can, make it over the shoulder. I love the detail of this clasp here. You can take this off and just completely remove this strap. You could also just wear this bag long-wise, like if you're a taller girl. I'm definitely not, I'm only 5'2", so I do it with the bow straps. But when I do it this way, I actually wear it crossbody. I love wearing this bag crossbody most of the time. But it's just a gorgeous bag again, really stunning. I love the Bottega woven classic look. It's got plenty of compartments inside, so it's great space. I can fit my laptop in here comfortably, and then a couple of other items, like my little beauty bag when I travel. I put it right in here. My headphones, everything I need really tends to fit in here. There are smaller compartments that are just lined in here, and then some zipper to close things up if you need things secured. And then it has another chamber. So there's just literally two parts to it, separated in the middle. But yes, I love this bag. I never cease to get compliments on it when I'm out, and it's just a great like pick up and go bag. Actually, Andiamo in Italian means let's go, and I think it really fits its name because it is a throw it in the bag and leave, and it wears very, very well. This bag does not scratch easily. I've definitely just nucked and bucked it at the airport specifically, and it just still looks like I just got it. So definitely recommend, 10 out of 10. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys a brand that's actually very new to me, but apparently not new to others. Sometimes I can be a little, I'm not chronically online as much as I think I am, specifically with like niche fashion pages, I guess. But when I found the store, it was actually in Houston. I walked in like casually. I'm thinking like, okay, like, you know, just pick up one or two things. And then I put one or two things down because it was actually pretty pricey. And I wasn't sure if everything in there was worth the price. That's like true tea. Some of it did not look like it should cost that much, but there were some pieces that I actually really adored, so I will be back. So the brand I'm talking about is Sandro, and this is my first piece from them, and it is this jacket here. And this is my first piece from them. It is this jacket that I recently featured in a photo I put up on my Instagram, and everyone was going crazy about this jacket, and I get it. Like, I love this jacket so much. I've only worn it once. We took a trip to Utah, and it was my first time wearing it and my only time wearing it. But because you guys loved it so much, I was like, you know what, let me put this on here so we could talk a little bit more about it. This does belong in a set. The pants, they didn't have my size there, and I'm really impatient. Like, if you don't have my size here, rare is it that I'm gonna say, yeah, sure, order it to my house. Like, I want it now. If I can't have it now, I'll spend the coin on something else. Like, it's fine. But I did get this jacket. And then I have some other items like Tab that I wanna like get from them, but it won't be anytime soon. Just because I actually want to go in store and try it on. The sizing was a little bit confusing and like a little bit off for me even in store. So I wouldn't risk ordering anything from them. But otherwise, the details on this jacket are just really cute. I feel like I can wear this with a lot of different silhouettes. It is a cropped type of a jacket. It does not keep you warm. So I definitely would say, you know, this is a great layering jacket. Or if you know you're gonna be indoors, so I did wear this to dinner, and it's a wonderful jacket for that. The collar is textured, it is corduroy, whereas the rest of this is 100% cotton. That is something else that I am starting to be very aware of when I'm shopping. Put the polyester down. I mean, I can also in the description link a bunch of TikToks that have really helped me realize, one, we should not be paying that much money for polyester, and two, how unhealthy it is for the planet and our bodies at that. So I am paying attention to what it is that I am buying. I'll slow down and read the material and really make sure I am investing in a quality piece. And I felt like this was actually one because it is, like I said, 100% cotton. And then the collar is 100% corduroy. So love this jacket, and I will be seeing Sandro again. All right, let's get into a little bit of skincare. Now, I'm gonna make another video about the specific things I'm currently using for my skin. You guys also asked that a lot over on my Instagram, but these two things I'm gonna show you are a bit more tailored to body care. One is skincare, but it's not that specific. It's not as honed in as I'm gonna be in the next video, so make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss that video coming probably within the next week or two. So these two products that I'm talking to you about, well, first let's just talk about Naturium. Naturium has really been in my cabinets for some time. I have a bunch of different products from them that I am loving. Again, will be in the next video, but we're talking about this particular product for the January edit. As you guys can see, I went ham on this for January. It was that good. I get a lot of PR from Naturium actually, but I went out and bought this myself. I don't know why they was holding out on this, because this is the only thing I actually really needed. I got this at Target, and it is the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Butter. It is so good. I use a lot of different body butters. I'm a body butter girl over like just regular lotion. And if I am using lotion, I tend to add my own oils to it just because I really feel like it moisturizes me much better. I like it to last a bit longer and then trap that moisture, and just basically the lock method on my skin. This, I do not have to add anything to it. I feel like this keeps me, if I didn't like shower every day, I feel like it would literally keep me moisturized over 48 hours. It is so good. I like the subtle scent to it, but it's not like a perfume scent. I don't know what's in there, but it's really good. It must be shea butter. Yeah, it has rich botanical oils, shea butter, and then glycerine and squalane. It is vegan. It's whipped multi-oil body butter, intensely moisturizes and nourishes and soothes skin. Yes, 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 and yes. Whatever they're saying is whatever they're doing. I'm telling you, this is just like one of the best body butters I have ever used. So if you have not used this yet, definitely add it to your list on the next time you go shopping at Target. And the next item that I went ham on in January is actually from Youth to the People. This is the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. Not joking. It's like dry to the bone in there. I was not playing. I do have some more on the way. I had to actually order it from Sephora. I've not been able to get myself over there, so I just put it in a cart, and I know it'll be here within like 2 days. They deliver pretty fast, so I'll have some soon. Again, this is the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream, and it has kale, spinach, and hyaluronic acid. I feel like it is a very simple moisture cream, yet it is the most effective one that I use in my skin regimen. It is made for all skin types. I'm a normal skin type. I don't necessarily have oily skin anywhere. And I don't really necessarily have dry skin either. It's just depending on what the weather is and depending on my hydration level, my skin just goes with the flow, right? And so I just feel like this really covers any issues I may have, which is like if my pores feel a little bit clogged, then I may see that I'll have a blemish or two there, but it's not clogging. It definitely leaves my skin feeling really moisturized. I love a little like shine after I put on a moisturizer. I feel like it does that without making my skin oily. So yeah, not too much on her. It is just Youth to the People, and it is the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream, and it's my top face moisturizer. Okay, something else I am obsessed with right now is actually tech related, and it is this podcast, Those Who Can't Teach Anymore. It immediately grabbed my attention just because it said teacher, and many of you may not know my profession. Prior to becoming a full-time content creator, I was a teacher, and then I transitioned into doing teacher instructional work, and then I had a couple contracts in between here and there, just doing a lot of DEI work and DEI facilitation work, and this podcast could not come more on time for what is going on right now in our political climate and the attack on the education system that was already failing as we know it. It is about why teachers literally feel like they can't teach anymore, what has been going on. It addresses just like the different hardships that teachers who are in the classroom face and makes them like unable to just do their job. I love the perspective that it also takes that not every teacher is there to be a bleeding heart for the job itself. They love the children, of course, and they love what they do, but they don't necessarily want to die for their job. They make the point in this podcast that no other profession is asked to be such a loyalist to a fault of your job other than the teaching profession. I mean, no matter what you're facing in the classroom, no matter the pay you are not receiving, no matter what you are told that you are only a good teacher if you become a martyr for the job. And I love that they are so boldly addressing how that is just like BS in this podcast. And with the recent executive orders that have just gone out as recent as tonight, even while I'm filming this, the current sitting president has like made sure that, you know, if you're teaching history incorrectly, which is basically not teaching it, not teaching the real history of America, the one, you know, that was like America was built by slaves, that you can be penalized, and that he is giving over power to the state, to the Attorney General, to monitor states at a local level to make sure that they are teaching history correctly. So basically indoctrination. I mean, this is what we're really living through, guys. I don't want to really make this particular video about any of that, but it is reality. You know, we can't talk about buying this and buying that and loving this and then ignoring what is really going on in everyday lives and who it affects. As a parent, this affects me. As a mother, this absolutely affects me. As a former teacher, what is going on right now in the climate is horrific, and it very, very much affects me. because I just think of those who are still teaching. I think of those who were okay with being a martyr for their jobs and were pushed out by incompetence, and were pushed out by things that we're seeing be so blatantly accepted right now. So I love this podcast. If you are in education field in any way, I think you would love it too. I am listening to it on my Apple podcast, but it is also available on Spotify. Something else I am loving right now is actually my probiotic journey. I've always been willing to try any type of probiotic situation. A little transparent moment here, might be a little TMI, but you know, we're here, we're family. I have 2 hernias. One above my belly button and one in my belly button. The one above my belly button likely from pregnancy, and the one in my belly button likely from like overstraining. So if you have one, you're more likely to get another. And because I kind of blew up towards the end of my pregnancy and didn't gain much weight, I have what is it? Well, my abs are basically split. I'll put the wording down here. I'm like forgetting everything. But my ab lining in the center is basically diastasis recti. There it is. I have diastasis recti or recti. And while it is closing, or was closing, I now think it's like opening back up. And I think it's because the hernias are getting a bit bigger. I did make an appointment to get surgery to repair the hernias, but in doing a little bit of research, I'm noticing that a lot of what I thought was like a gut health issue might actually be that gas is coming through my stomach lining, or I should say stomach lining, through my abdominal wall because of the holes, the literal hernias, that are like pushing through my abdomen lining. So I'm trying to, get the surgery done so I can address that portion of it and why I might be feeling bloated or like feel like I'm 3 months pregnant when I've only eaten like 2 bites of something. But gut health is always something that, as women, as anybody really, we really should be paying attention to. So I will be attacking it from both sides, whether it be the surgery or is going to be the surgery, and also trying this new thing that I've been doing all January, which is from Coconut Cult. I love it. I love this little product here. I originally tried to get it in LA, which I did find it at Erewhon, and then I put it in the friggin' hotel refrigerator, and I completely forgot it. But why would I do that anyway? Because it was not going to travel well. It needs to be refrigerated. So please, everything happens for a reason. I finally was able to locate it and purchase at the Whole Foods here in Charlotte. They did not have it for some reason for forever. Like they had some sort of shipping, some beef that was going on. I don't know what, but I am so grateful that we actually were able to get it in. And I tried just the regular plain coconut one, not the chocolate mousse one. And I love it. It tastes so good to me. It actually tastes like just like the meat inside of an actual coconut, if you ask me. And so I do my 1 big spoon every day on an empty stomach. And I feel like it has really, really been working. I feel like it does wonders for my skin. I do feel like I am moving much better and much more regularly since starting this in January. So I absolutely recommend you trying it. Of course, I don't want to give any medical advice here. Obviously consult your medical professional, but for me, it has been a favorite way to do something a little bit healthier for me and a little bit healthier for my gut health in January. All right, so I've got some jewelry to show you now, and then after that, I'm going to end off with the most requested item over on my Instagram. So I recently made my first 2 David Yurman purchases. I made them at separate times in December, but I did not open them until January, and I have been wearing these along with my other new pieces, which we're just going to talk about in tandem. And without further ado, let's just unbox these together. So the first purchase is actually the classic cable ring. And you guys, I'm so excited to finally have my own cable ring, because I have like borrowed a couple of these from one of my girlfriends, and every time I'm like, should I get one? Should I get one? But I just, for some reason, just never like got myself to go in and get my own David Yurman ring. But I was having a manic episode, and I went over to South Park, and David Yurman was just the only store at the time. It was December. Yeah, I remember. It was the only store at the time that was not super, super packed. And I just was like, I need something right now. I need something to just make me feel good. Like put it in me, do something. And so I went to David Yurman. I was looking around, and I just really, really loved their collection that was out. And so I got myself this cable ring, and I got it in silver intentionally because I am now into mixed metal. Like, I'm really, really like an adult. Wow. I don't know when that happens, but if you ask even like 3 years ago me, keep silver away from me. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's not for me. I'm an gold everything girl. Like, I've always been that way. But now I'm like, I love the way silver and gold look together, especially on me. So I got this ring in the silver, and actually the two little points here have like the gold band on them. And I wanted this for my index finger because I'm also wanting to build a beautiful stack of rings that I'm going to always wear. I also decided overnight that I want to be a girly pop who always has rings on. And so I'm building that collection slowly but surely, and I'm going to share with you guys as I go along, obviously. So the other ring I have on, you guys can see this. You might have seen it the entire time that we've been talking, but I have an aura ring here. I don't know, guys. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not sure it was worth all the money that I paid. This was about $600. It retails $600. I think it's because it is the gold one. So they're all a different price, which is also like, for what? But yeah, I got this gold one. And she and I are still getting acquainted with each other, so let me not give you a full review. But since buying this, I have learned that there are other rings that do similar things that cost less and also don't have a monthly subscription. But it was a great replacement for my Apple Watch. I was starting to feel like the Apple Watch was just too bulky, too in the way. It didn't match my style when I'm wearing like nice, clean, outfits going out or whatnot, and then you have like this friggin' computer on your wrist. Like, I didn't want that. So it does a good job replacing the Apple Watch, but like I said, I need to be a little bit more acquainted with the ins and outs of it before I give like a full, actual, fair review to it. The other ring I got, where did I get this? I don't remember. But anyway, I got it. It's just a very simple Cartier small band, and it is in rose gold. Okay, so the other David Yurman purchase is just this very simple yet stunning gold cable bracelet. And I purchased this because I thought it was going to match or going to complement my stack on my wrist perfectly, and it absolutely does. So like I said, I'm definitely loving the way silver and gold look on my skin tone, and I feel like it just enhances it. So this watch is my Cartier watch that I got myself on my birthday, also in Paris. What a dream. Then when I was in Texas, I also bought myself this Cartier love bracelet. Listen, I went big in Texas. Isn't everything bigger in Texas? Yeah. So it was the spending, okay? But like I said, or maybe not said, but like I was thinking to myself when I was doing that swiping, these are all heirlooms to be made for my daughter. So whatever I have here, I just know, especially the jewelry and especially the bags, that they are going to be with me until they are with her. And that makes me really happy to be able to put these in my collection, just knowing that one day my daughter's gonna like put the bag on or put the watch on and be like, oh, my mom used to wear this. Like back in the 2025s, back in the 2020s, my mom used to wear this. Like, it's so vintage. Like, can you imagine? But yeah, she'll love these. And so I thought adding this cable bracelet was going to be a perfect match, and I was right. Okay, and la pièce de résistance is going to be my Balenciaga Bel Air bag. I recently purchased this bag in New York. I got it at Bergdorf Goodman. I don't remember what we were doing in New York, but I do know what I went to go do in New York, and it was to get this bag. I originally saw it in South Park store, but for some reason I was mulling over another bag. So I was just conflicted on what I wanted, but I knew at some point we were going to make our way back to each other, and we absolutely did. This bag is, besides my Bottega bag, it's also my second favorite bag to just carry anything I would like to, throw it in the bag and go. This bag though is made out of a more supple material. This is calfskin. And it is so soft, so buttery, which makes the bag very malleable. But it does not scratch easily, which I love. It's not, I haven't, even with my nails doing this on here, it's not scratching it. I'm not damaging the bag, which is wonderful. I also love this little detail here where this is the size small, by the way. And so it's really large for a small bag. My laptop also fits in here. This is my other preferred travel bag. pop it right on my carry-on, my roller carry-on, and it just fits everything I need it to without just overwhelming me. But what I love about this is the way I can turn it into an even smaller bag easily with the snaps on the side. I'll show you guys. So it just snaps this way and it closes the bag up to just be a little bit more compact. So I love that. I just didn't want to close this side so I can show you guys. Like, it expands or it's just more compact. I also have it in the gold hardware rather than the silver hardware. I just looked much prettier to me in the gold, but nothing was wrong with the silver. It does only have one compartment in here, but it has two smaller bits here where you can just zip things up. So I like to put my wallet and like my lip gloss in here so things aren't just like super lost at the bottom of the bag. But otherwise, I just cannot say anything negative about this bag. It also does come with a longer strap, so you can wear it over the shoulder or make it a crossbody bag. I'm loving that, like, the manufacturers or the makers of these bags are seeing that we need multiple ways to carry a bag. What I will say about this bag versus my Andiamo is that this gets heavy very easily. So with my laptop and maybe my Kindle and like 2 other things in here, I do find myself like, this is heavy. So I love that it also has a strap to just balance that out. Otherwise, this is what you guys have been waiting for. This is the bag that you guys have loved. I did an unboxing of this over on my Instagram, which was like a huge, huge hit. And like, I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it made me stop in my tracks and I had to buy it. And I think this is my first purchase at Bergdorf. So what a treat to myself. And I'm gonna stop treating myself after this for a little bit. So our edits are still gonna be fabulous. Don't get me wrong, but this one, definitely I went a little bit all out for January and just the treats to myself, and they will slow down. All right, so that is it for my January edits. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about any of the products, definitely leave them in the comments. I will answer everything. I will have everything linked at the bottom as best as I can. Remember, I do make a little commission if you do choose to use my links. That's great. Thank you for the support. If you choose to find these on your own, that's also great. I just love that you're here, that we can share what I loved in January. And I also want to know what you guys have been loving in January. Is there anything you think I should try? Anything you think I would love? Put it down in the chat. I'll add it to my list and we'll see in February what's going on. All right. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.